say we are OBC. What is this? You no end to it. This is.
I think you even said that this is like inviting the invader to say,
yes,
by saying that we are divided. Come and take over.
Come and take over. I said that why we could not defend ourselves. They say fighting is only Kshatriyas. Shudra will sit at home. The other will do business. Nobody will come forward, and therefore the country was divided. I said the caste system will further divide you.
So even now, the unity, I don't think is there to the extent it is required.
This is the caste system has created havoc to the country.
Justice Kuldeep Singh, you were also a votary of the freedom of expression. I remember in the Tata case, you made a very interesting statement that the publication of advertisements amounts to commercial speech.
Yes, that's right.
Now, you still maintain that? Now it's commercialism all over it.
If the features are such which come within the fundamental right guaranteed under the Constitution, it will be all right. We saw in that yes, it could come within Article 19. So therefore, we held that it is a freedom of, it's part of the freedom of speech and expression.
Now, Justice Kuldeep Singh, in your judgment in the Uniform Civil Code case, don't you think it was a judgment ahead of its times?
Why it was ahead of its time? Because Article 4
couldn't be implemented.
It could not be implemented because I think the government, the remiss in its duties to implement it. When the constitutional framers said that you will implement the Uniform Civil Code within 15 or 20, I don't know what years they have written. They have not done it till today. It is the directive principle of the state policy, the Constitution itself. I didn't say anything on my own. I say if you lay down in the Constitution, then why don't you implement it? Please do it.
But why did you then say that it is only a suggestion and not exactly?
Reason being that the directive principles are not enforceable.
Okay.
Fundamental right can be enforced by the court. Directive principles are only for the state. We can direct the state to do it. So therefore, in that case, I asked the government to file an affidavit. I asked the Prime Minister in judgment itself. I hope the Prime Minister will personally look into this matter and bear with him the provisions of the Constitution. And then I asked the government to file an affidavit within 1 year what they have done. They filed an affidavit after 1 year saying, no, we couldn't do anything. By that time I had retired.
But unfortunately, nothing has been done.
Nothing has been done till today. It's not. Absolutely. And Uniform Civil Code is needed. So far as the traditional Hinduism is concerned, before 1955 or 56, the Hindu Code Bill came. Before that, a Hindu could marry 10 times, 20 times, 50 times. There are no bar. It was there were no. But then they curtailed it. If a person who could marry 20 times has agreed, then okay, I'll marry only once. Then why can't Muslims? And it is not. I mean, there are laws in Egypt, Turkey, where this right has been curtailed. I don't know why the government of India is not doing. Framers of the Constitution wanted us to have a more secular look and all. Uniform Civil Code is a must.
Kuldeep Singh, वापस तुसी रिटायर होने तो बाद तुसी चंडीगढ़ वापस आ गए. वो तो ऐसा लगा कि शायद तुसी पॉलिटिक्स दे विच आउण लगे जी. थोड़ी देर वास्ते तुसी प्रेसिडेंट वर्ल्ड सिख काउंसिल दे भी प्रेसिडेंट बने तुसी. वो फैसला किवें लिया तुसी?
साडा जिहड़ा रिलीजन है, मैं कहा थोड़ा सिੱਖੀ ਵੱਲ ध्यान दिता जाए और इन्हां ਨੂੰ कोशिश करके ਕਿਸੇ ਠੀਕ ਢੰਗ ਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਲਿਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਮੇਨ ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਲਿਜਾਇਆ ਜਾਏ. ਤੋ ਉਸ ਪਰਪਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਵਰਲਡ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਜੀ. ਔਰ ਵਰਲਡ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੀ, ਇਟ ਵਾਸ ਅ ਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਸਕਸੈਸ. We had branches all over world, everywhere, and it looked as if it is going to be one of the most powerful organization of the Sikhs. And unfortunately for us, what happened is this, that the Sikh leaders of the day, and those who were ruling, and they thought that probably they are going to.
They faced a threat of sorts.
Threat in politics. We made it known that we are not in politics.
You had no such intention.
No such intention. Nothing of all. Not at all. We were purely wanted to see that religion comes on the state lines. It is good. The Sikhs are on the main line, mainstream, because there is no way that we could think that we are separate or we could do anything.
You wanted this to be seen as a progressive religion.
Progressive and nice religion. And really we wanted to spread. Our main thing was, the main agenda was that what we will do is this. we will have a regular cadre, highly qualified cadre of the Sikh Ragis and Sikh Prachariks who will go all over. They'll be like the clergies and those in the Catholic the regime. I thought we will do that. Finally, I realized that before they put their hand on my turban, it is better to
जब उਦੋਂ ਕਦੇ ਪੀਪਲਸ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਕੀਤਾ we noticed that a large number of innocent people were also killed, and we didn't know where they are and nothing of the sort. While sitting in the Supreme
Absolutely.
Court.
Now, Justice Kuldeep Singh, the People's Commission, later it was struck down by a division bench of the Punjab and Haryana High Court. I think the bench was headed by Justice Singhvi and Justice Amardat.
Yeah.
Now, do you think with the benefit of hindsight, the commission was legally in order?
The commission was perfectly legally in order. We were not, because unfortunately what happened, I being a former judge of the Supreme Court, I couldn't come myself very much vocal in the commission when it was. We had one sitting of the commission here in Chandigarh, which was the great success.
Yes, I think the commission was headed by Justice Tavatia.
It was great success here, and everybody thought that. Then what happened that they challenged it. Some people, I don't know.
Yes.
Some people challenged it. Now, main challenge to that commission was that they are posing as if they are the real court. This is the real, and the paper sometimes term it as a kangaroo courts. They're not. They are real court, and in that support of that, they supported one procedural rule which was framed, allegedly to be framed by the World Sikh Council, which was not framed by us, and it was placed before the court. Look at this. They say that even those cases which have been decided by the courts, even those cases they will reopen. A court only on that ground said that if you are going to that, which was never our
But how come this was not appealed against this decision?
It was appealed against the Supreme Court, dismissed in limine.
Okay.
That's not.
But do you think such a commission is the requirement
Yeah,
in a state like J&K now where violations are being reported?
I am not aware in what way, if there are any violation like this, I am not updated in that.
But Justice Kuldeep Singh, the abuses of human rights in Punjab have virtually gone unreported, unpunished. Do you think even now something needs to be done about it?
Now I think it is the time that it's better that we do not recall that time. But at the same time, if there is a glaring violation of the human rights, you can't close your eyes to that. You have to have it.
Now that's the time you were made, soon after that you were made the chairman of the Delimitation Commission. A lot of people felt that it is a way to silence you.
No, it was not that after, much after. Because I retired on 1st of January 97, rather 31st of December 96 I retired. And the World Sikh Council came in 2002, 2001, I think 2000, earlier, maybe earlier. But then this commission came much later on.
But how was the experience in the Delimitation Commission? Was there a lot of political pressure on you all the
time?
time?
There was no political pressure. I would not have any pressure. They knew it. And I must give credit to the law minister at that time, Mr. Arun Jaitley, was the law commission. It was the BJP government.
Yes.
He knew what I am, and he knew that I would not let any politician come here. That is why he appointed me.
Right.
This is in America.
But you never had a case where a chief minister or a senior minister would tell you that, please take it easy here or take it tougher there.
No. They knew it. Some people did approach through some politicians here and there, but we never bothered. The speaker's constituency was abolished.
Yes.
The home ministers, who now our excellency governor here, Patil's constituency was reserved. He was the home minister. Home Minister and director.
But I think some of them in their heart of hearts would never forgive you for what you did.
That's okay, Absolutely. But I did my job.
Now, Justice Kuldeep Singh, are you in favor of the proposed bill on judicial accountability? Because we keep hearing of reports of alleged corruption in judicial quarters.
Some change in the system is the need of the hour. There is no doubt about it.
The judicial system?
The methodology, the method of appointment of judges. Because that is the base.
And even the transfer perhaps?
Even the transfer and all. Some change is needed. But then this, it is one suggestion is there should be judicial commission. Now this suggestion was given by one Goswami way back 25 years back.
Are you in favor of having a judicial commission?
No, I am not in favor of having a judicial commission.
So what kind of changes should
I
be
read
done?
it. I tell you that. I say the present collegium system which is there, it is still the best system going on, but there has to be transparency in this system. At the moment there is no transparency. We do not know when they reject a candidate from being appointed to the Supreme Court. Dinakaran was rejected without any reason given to that. When Bar made hue and cry, then they gave the reason, they went there and they all, when they gave the reasons, then his appointment was stopped. So I say there has to be a transparency in the functioning of the this collegium, and in the appointments of the transparency in the appointment of judges, in the transfer of judges, they must expand their horizon of consultation. They must consult maybe Bar Association or the Bar Council, up to them.
Absolutely. Just Kuldeep Singh, in some countries like the United States, they lock cameras into the courtrooms.
Yes, yes.
Should
yes.
that be done?
I think that is precisely for the Supreme Court to do. It is not, there is no law which says there can't be any camera in the Supreme Court. Cameras are there in different cases. But then I think I leave it to the judges.
No, just Kuldeep Singh, you have been a judge of the Supreme Court.
Yes.
One of the eminent lawyers, Shanti Bhushan, recently alleged that there is big time corruption.
Yes,
and
he
he
said
named
it.
even some of the former chief justices of the Supreme
Yes,
Court.
he's only made, he said, out of 16, 8 or 6 in any case.
What is your comment on this?
When a lawyer of his status, Shanti Bhushan's status, makes an allegation like this and openly on affidavit in the court, I think the court itself, before the case is pending, must prima facie go into this. If they prima facie ask the person who has filed the complaint that you bring some prima facie evidence. What have you got? Only saying, because at the moment what they have said is not sufficient. You can't term
So
any.
court should take note of what he has said.
Should take a note of it. It is not something which can be ignored straight away. I don't think so. I would not like it to be
Right.
ignored. It is to take note of it, and if the court thinks that it's frivolous, dismiss it and punish the man heavily, whatever they can do. But if they find there is some evidence, then they must find out some way to inquire into this.
Absolutely. Now, just Kuldeep Singh, as we started off, that you had a long innings. Now, the last assignment of chairman of the Delimitation Commission is complete. What next?
Nothing next now. Nothing. I don't see announced a public life. I was, before I became the chairman of the Delimitation Commission, I had started writing a book, my impressions about the inner functioning of this.
That should be very interesting.
It should be very interesting. A book, my impressions about the inner functioning of this.
That should be very interesting.
It should be very interesting, because I have gone bare, I have put everything, I would do it, everything bare naked before the public. What is happening? How did they work and all? Good or bad, I'll bring everything, whatever is. I go to the universities and lecture there on
Right.
law and here and there. That's all right. Nothing
Right.
much.
Thank you very much, Justice Kuldeep Singh.
Nice.
Pleasure talking to you, sir.
Nice, Mr. Kaur Sindhu. Very nice of you.
With that, we end this edition of Fair and Square with Justice Kuldeep Singh, former judge of the Supreme Court of India and chairman of the Delimitation Commission of India. Next week, we'll meet with another personality. Till then, good luck and goodbye.